like to introduce everyone to Darlene. She came to me in September of 2001 as a 57 Savoy in general original condition. I used it as more or less an original vehicle until the summer of 2011 when the fiancé of a very close friend approached me looking to get him the best possible wedding present.
Vinny always talked about having a classic car. I know he built his Camaro, and he always talked about restoring something as he got older. And he always talked about either getting a Plymouth or a Chevelle, and so he would always talk about his friend Jimmy. And I kind of sent him a message privately without Vinny knowing, and just started inquiring about, you know, do you have any cars, or how could I go about getting him a car? You know, we were engaged at the time, so I thought it would be a really cool wedding gift for him. You know, a lot of my friends got their fiancés watches, and I figured, well, let's be different and tried to find him a car. So we went down to Jimmy's place and we found this car, which actually was just a plain black shell of a car. You know, I didn't really know if that's what he wanted or not, but I figured if he ever did want to restore something, this would be a great car. I'm actually really shocked at how beautiful it came out, and it's beyond any expectation of what I could have imagined it to come out like. Well, it goes very fast, and I'm not used to that, so I was holding on for dear life when he, you know, tried to scare me a little bit. But it rides beautifully. We love it. It's a great family car, and I couldn't be happier how it came out. His vision really came out perfectly.
So my name's Vinny Pepitone. I've been around airplanes my whole life. I grew up around seaplanes in and out of New York City. Come from a big aviation family, and have always loved cars. I mean, since I'm a little boy. When you look at the 1950s as a piece of history, America was happy. They were just done with World War II. Everyone was growing. The American dream was alive and well. And there was also a race to space. So if you look at a lot of the design cues on a 58 Plymouth, you know, it's very much like rockets and airplanes at the time. So it's one of the things that always drew me to this body style when I was a little boy growing up, that just how sleek and aerodynamic the car is for something that was mid-century. Fury Jim asked me, he said, well, hey, you know how to turn wrenches. You've been an airplane mechanic, you built your own car. Are you gonna restore it? And I'll never forget, I looked right at him and I said, Jim, we've been friends for a long time, since high school, and I would never do this car justice. You are the only person in the world I want to touch this car. I drove it about a year on weekends, and it had a little 301 V8 in it, you know, with the 2-speed transmission. And the Powerflight trans did well, but living around New York City, it was always hard on the highway, trying to merge in. Every resto mod that I kind of looked at or saw, whether from car shows or magazines, there was always something that gave it away. Whether it was an old car that had a modern dashboard, but it just didn't keep up with the original appearance. So my idea for this car was, if we were gonna make it into a really streetable car that has air conditioning and heat and all the amenities of a modern driver with a modern fuel injection engine, my only stipulation was I didn't want anyone to be able to see anything. I wanted to look exactly the way it came out of the factory in 1958. And Jim really did a great job of that. Outside of opening the hood on this car or hearing someone step on the gas pedal, you would really not know what's behind it, what's in it. The power plant, you know, came from a 2023 Demon 170. It's the only Demon 170 motor currently in a non-production car. And to go along with that, the base coat on this is 2024 Jeep Bikini Pearl. Yeah, so the color typically draws people up to the car at first, and obviously just the chrome and the bodywork is incredible. The clear coat on it from Jason and American Icon, it's just outstanding. I mean, second to none, some of the best products that we've worked with. And what drives people up to it's usually just that, how pretty it is. But then they start to look around, and if the hood's up, they realize, well, gee, that didn't come out in 1958. Every step of the way we talked to figure out little details. One of the key factors with this car was the push-button transmission, And I wanted that. I didn't want just to have the push buttons there for a visual cue. I want them to be functional, and they are. Like I said, it's really the wolf in sheep's clothing. This car really does prove and show that, you know, one person with a couple ideas, what you could do and what you can engineer. And like I said, it truly is a marvel of that. Even when you drive it, it is probably one of the most graceful cars I've driven. It does great around traffic in the city, never runs warm. It handles phenomenal, and I wouldn't even doubt taking this car from here to California right now. The only thing you'd have to do is add gas along the way.